Well, you look like 21 Savage gay cousin. A lot of baggage.
God damn. Start him out, Debo. Shots fired.
No.
Oh God.
Okay. The comments?
So yeah. We got the comments now. We got the comments, man. Y'all come to YouTube. If y'all want to comment, we'll read the comments from now. We're gonna start reading them on this live, okay? Come on over to YouTube.
Say slow connection.
Huh?
It went away.
What happened?
No, I'm talking.
Oh.
Look, this nigga up here growling.
Yeah. Well, you want some more fish?
You just greedy. He want any goddamn thing.
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, greedy.
I'm talking about him.
Shit. You made him like that. But anyway, all right. Back to these 4 F's.
Okay. Finance.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking.
Fight. Fix.
And fix shit. Okay. So you saying you think the fucking is the first?
That's gonna be high on the list. You better have
it'd
that.
Be one or two.
You better have that.
It'd be one or two.
You better have that one.
Yeah, it'd be one or two. I think it'd be one or two. You definitely have to know how to lay the pipe. Me personally. Not to
not to toot my own horn, you know.
I have been known to never mind, I ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah.
But I'm here to time. So will we put that first? Or will we put being fearless first? Probably fearless first, right?
I mean, there's a lot of guys that's maintaining a woman that's straight weenies.
That's because they to us, to us they the weenies, but to them they don't see that side. They get out in public, they leave the house and mess with us. Then we talk about them real bad. And I know. Then you good.
And then you gotta think about this though. See, like, say you have to fucking right, and you got the finances. When you have the finances, where are you gonna actually have to do any fighting?
Yeah.
You got the proper finances. Y'all gonna live in a neighborhood where far away from any drama. Y'all gonna go to stores far away from any drama. Y'all gonna shop. Y'all gonna vacation places where you can't go if you ain't got no money to get there.
Well, once you get to a certain age, that fighting shit really.
It really doesn't count.
Yeah.
It doesn't count. But however, a woman does want a man that she knows is not gonna run out the back.
Well, you can't be a pussy, but I'm saying, you don't want no one.
We're not talking about fight. When you say fight, you saying protect.
Okay, yeah, just have this aura about you. Just not being a scary motherfucker.
Yeah, somebody she knows is, hey, I can count on.
Yeah.
Because they ain't fighting these days anyway.
Yeah, nigga ain't.
They shooting.
Yeah.
Then fix shit. And if you got a certain amount of money, what you gonna have to fix? You just got to know who to call.
Yeah.
However, us having a little change, we know it's better to know how to fix some shit too. But you don't want to just be dry throwing away money.
Yeah.
But we also come from a totally different generation. Like our parents, our fathers and uncles and shit used to have us out there fucking with cars and come on out here, help me patch this roof, change these shingles. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that, some drywall.
I used to stay under my dad, man. He worked. I remember him working on go up.
That was my first experience. Even though my dad was in the military, he did teach me how to change oil. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, you know, when I say in the military, I mean this man
Get out.
stayed deployed. Hey,
look at him.
He looking at the lizards like, what the hell is that? That's what I trying to find him some new friends.
Stop. Come here. Stop. Yeah, I stayed up under my dad, and I stayed up under his mechanics. When he had to call out, I used to be up under his mechanics all the time. Like I was always like one of them. Like I was always thinking, you know what I'm saying, and that's why my homeboy he named me the mastermind. He was like, "Nigga, you a mastermind." He said, "Cause you always going and got something brewing." Like I always it's shit like in the house. I would like to take shit apart and like see how this shit work. Like I want to see how this shit work. You know what I mean? And
well, trust me, all my cousins be like, man,
that's true. You always get locked up. Go ahead.
All my cousins always be like, you always taking stuff apart, fixing shit. Cosmetics and fixing. Mm-hmm. I get a remote control car tied up on Christmas. I had that bitch rolling next week. It might be taped up and wired together, but it be rolling.
Yep. See, I used to do the same thing. And you know, that's because we had time on our hands. Well, like
we had creative time. It wasn't just sitting there holding no phone, doing this all day.
Exactly.
Doing this all day, just scrolling, looking at stupid shit. That's shit you ain't got no business doing and shit like that. We wanted to look at shit we ain't got no business doing. We had to wait till mom and daddy were gone and get up in daddy's little hidden videotapes. Mm-hmm. Now they got it push of a button.
Yeah. And daddy, I knew where your tape was. Took me a while, but I found them.
My dad, me and my brothers used to be all up in Ken's party tape.
Yeah.
Ken's party tape.
And what the guy said, you don't get caught. He said, you never get caught. He said, you never get, what he say? He said, you never get caught with the tape, or he said, the tape, like, you never get caught with the tape in your room. You never get caught with the tape in the VCR.
In the VCR. Nah. Or that must be rewound past the part that he was on.
Yeah.
Like, now I know I was watching Janet Jackson. Yeah. Why is this mother on Heather Hunter right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, we used to get it in. We get our ass towed up too. He get us both every time too. It didn't matter whether I did it or not. But I mean, it was just different though, man. And like nowadays, man, you can't. You can't even whoop your own kids.
No,
you can't discipline them with shit.
No, you can't whoop them.
Either the state gonna
that shit stop. That shit stop. That shit
or
stop.
the mama gonna step in. You know, before mama wasn't gonna save your ass.
Yeah. Nigga, my mama did the beating. Man, my mama was a dog, man. Everybody see mama now, and they was like, mama cool now. So yeah, she's so sweet now. Mama was 35, nigga. Shit, mama was a dog. Nigga, I remember really, I'm gonna tell y'all this story real quick. And whoever went to elementary with me, y'all will remember this story. I hope Ralph watching this shit, because Ralph was in the class. So we had got I think, what was it? I don't know if it was a test or I think it was like a test or something, like a progress report. And so the teacher gave us a progress report. He said y'all take this home to your mama and have your parents sign, bring it back. So my shit was all fucked up. Nigga, I think I had a D, and I don't think I had an F. I think I had like a C and a D, but we couldn't bring those C's and D's home. Nigga, mama wasn't trying to hit none of that. We were scared to death. So I had a C and D. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna sign mama name on it. So I signed mama name on it. And the next day I give it to the teacher, and he took it. I think like a couple days later, he called, like we was in class. I was in 4th grade. I never forget. That didn't work out too well. Yeah, I never forget. We was in 4th grade, and mama came in the classroom. So we all sit in the classroom. Mama came in that bitch. It's like 1:00, 1:30. So the teacher called me up to the desk, so up to the front of the room. So Mama was in there, and Mr. Ansari, that was his name. He got the parking board. He gave it to her mom. He said, he said, did you sign? He said, did you sign this? My mama looking at it. She said, no. She said, well, you signed it. This was like 2 or 3 of them. I signed all of them.
Oh God damn.
She said, no. Look in front of the whole class, nigga. Mama got that backhand, slapped the shit out of me, nigga. Backhand, nigga, in front of the whole class. Bah! Nigga, all you hear, she slapped me. Bah! Nigga, everybody said, ooh. Even the teacher looking, teacher like, oh shit. Nigga, I was like Macaulay Culkin, I was like this. But I knew it was coming. Now, if I would have blocked it,
it would have been worse.
Yeah, it'd been worse. I would have been worse.
Beat
a little worse.
Don't
I ain't block it.
Don't eat that first one.
I was like, how old was I in 4th grade? 9. I was like 9, so I ate it. And I was like, fuck it, shake it off. And now the class, ooh. But yeah, you do that shit now.
I can see your ass trying to
listen. If my mother did that shit now, she'd be on case at 12 at 10 o'clock. She'd be drunk.
Damn sure would.
Yeah, that motherfucker. He'd be over with. But one of my little stories.
Hell, shit. We went at a time where the coaches would whoop your ass.
Oh yeah.
Coach had to paddle with the hose board in that bitch so he could get good air when he came down with that.
The coach did something to Chase. I can't remember. What is Chase on here? The coach at Carroll did something to Chase. I think he choked Chase or he did something to Chase. He did something to him. Nigga. Mama went on there, went off of that. But he did something to Chase. I forgot what coach
Cook?
No, that's at Carroll. It's at Henry Carroll, across the street from the house. Mm-hmm. Coach Bible, some shit like that. He did
Coach Bible?
Yeah, not the one that was at Jeff. It was a white dude. It's something I forgot what he did to Chase. He pushed him or some shit. He did something to him. But Chase wasn't nothing but nigga. Chase was like in the 3rd grade or something, like 7 years. 6 years.
And pushed him?
Yeah, he did something.
Chase that was something different.
Chase on there told mama, mama know them, got there on the. But see, all that shit now, that shit happen today, man. That shit, man. Like, that's pretty crazy.
Yes, it's just sad now. These kids get away with so much. And they dumb. God damn, they dumb. We was 9, 10 years old. We catch the bus all over goddamn city. These mothers now scared to walk down the street at 13, 14 years old. Like, yeah, you don't want to go to the corner store? Here's $20. Can you take me? Like,
you don't even see nobody riding no bikes no more. None of that.
Man, say Christmas, man. There wasn't nobody outside.
Only motherfuckers ride bikes now is dope fan. And for real, it's crazy, right?
I had thought about that.
Well, ride bike.
It's time me gonna get me mountain bike shit, so I can be a dope fan shit. I need to lose some weight. I gained too much. I gotta get ready for summer.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm 220. I'm still gonna die next month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What about this? What do you feel about the way people tend to think they're supposed to live off the exception to the rule? Like people like, oh, not everybody. You know, that's the excuse. When you say, such does this. Oh, not everybody. We ain't all like that. If the majority of you is doing something, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's going to be looking to try to weed out the 3 or 4 that's not every time they speak on it. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like people live on that I call it the exception to the rule. They live on the exception to the rule. They hate to hear a generalization. Like a generalization is not a conviction on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Now if that rock hit that dog, and that's why you holler, you got to look at yourself.
Yeah.
You don't look at the person that's telling the truth and be mad at them for telling you. You should be happy that they telling you because they let you not live in the blind spot.
Yeah. And I was having this conversation with somebody a couple weeks ago, and I was saying that a lot of women now, in this day and age, a lot of them are masculine. Now, masculine to the point where it's not a lot of feminine women anymore.
It's not a lot of feminine energy
because
at all.
because everybody wants to be a boss and everybody want to say I make my own money and I got this and I got that.
Man,
And
I'm
I
gonna say this.
Go ahead.
It ain't even the fact of them being a boss. Because you can be a boss, you can have your money, but you don't let yourself come to the point to where you take your work attitude out into the world. You know what I'm saying? Because there was women that had money back when we were younger that were still feminine women. This change is like the last 10, 15 years. It was starting, but you know what I'm saying? Like when you really see it is within this last 10, 15 years, where I'm a boss, and I'm a boss, this, that, and the third. But you want a boss, then you think you're supposed to boss the boss.
But you know what happened? What happened was them women that you speak of back then, they came from majority of them came from a 2-parent household. So you got the women now.
And not even 2-parent, because we did have this separation. This separation shit that we've been having been going on for about 70 years now. Not even that.
But it's more.
But
now.
it also had it to where the mothers would not talk bad about your daddy to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's one of them. I will fuck my child. I don't give a fuck about my child feelings. My feelings is cheap.
Exactly.
Fuck my child.
Exactly.
That's basically how they act.
Exactly.
They don't understand that a child needs 50%. 50% of every child, male or female, needs 50% of masculine knowledge, 50% of feminine knowledge.
Yeah.
If you alienate that 50% of that masculine knowledge, and only the mother can do this, because what people fail to realize is that for 9 months, male and female children are bonding with their mother. They're feeling her feelings. They're understanding each other. So men tend to have an empathy for both that women don't have, because we've lived with mama for 9 months in her body, feeling her emotions. So we do feel those emotions. Men, boys and girls don't have that with their daddy. It's not until boys tend to start having their own children, then they say, oh shit, that's what daddy was feeling. That's what daddy was going through. This is that. And then you start having a better relationship with your daddy once you start having children.
Because you get them.
As you get children, then you're like, oh shit, now I get it.
Yeah, because you get them.
You know what I'm saying? But also, our mothers didn't keep our daddies away from us, so we was able to have that connection. So even if we were distant, once we started coming into the realm where we having those same experiences, then we're like, oh shit, that's what. Now you can connect back. You know what I'm saying? Now it's gonna be a shit show next 15, 20 years. It's already starting now.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be something to look out for. It's gonna be something to look out for. Because that's what I was saying. Now, because see, that's what I was saying. Get back to what I was saying. Now you got females that, like the millennials now, Gen Z, they done grew up with just a mother in the household, and they seeing her being masculine, being the one to take everything, and see she's not showing them how to bask in their femininity, how to actually be a woman, because she's working, providing, because it depends on who the father of their kids. If her father deadbeat nigga not doing nothing, then she the one that has to carry that load, so she can't teach them nothing. So then guess who teach them to be women? Cardi B.
Glorilla.
Glorilla. The songs on the radio, Instagram, like that all plays a part in a young girl's life, and a young men, because on the flip side,
the male,
the male is absent.
He's absorbing all this female energy, and then when that 13, 14 comes in, that testosterone starts kicking. He's more feel based. That's what causes the mother to be like, oh, I'm gonna kill this nigga over $40. You gonna do what? You gonna do what? Oh, this dude, you fucked my girl. I'm mad at you for what?
Mhm.
Jihad said women definitely are not seeking the proper role models for advice, and that is a fact.
No, definitely not.
Definitely not. And you know, and this is the cold part. They'll have their mothers will grow into the knowledge, have the knowledge, and won't give it to them because they end up actually competing with each other.
Yeah,
And I've noticed this. Like they actually like, why is grandma still twerking? You know what I'm saying? Like I've literally seen the whole three generations in the club twerking at the same time. Mama, daughter, and grandma.
yeah.
You never would have seen that. And I you never would have seen that. You wouldn't have seen your mama in the same club you go to. It's just sad. It's sickening.
Yeah, this social media though, this social media done fucked a lot of things up. It really have. And people don't really get it. You know, people at face value, people don't see it. You know what I'm saying? Until you actually really start to think about it.
But they're not. But this is the part that gets me is that people don't think about where it's going. Like just if you just look back 15 years, from 15 years to now, it's just progressively getting worse.
Yeah.
Like if you take our generation for account. Jihad again, he said vacant hearts breed vacant minds. Their hearts aren't being fulfilled. And he said they're coping. They're not coping right. Correct. Why can't I see all of the chat? That's what's crazy.
She said this generation is perishing because of lack of knowledge. You have mothers, like you said, competing with their daughters. The grandmothers are supposed to be there to get wisdom, and some of them I got to click to see what she said. But it's kind of based on what we said. Like that's the basis of it. This generation is perishing because of the lack of knowledge. And it's nothing being told. And see, that's the problem I got with schools. That's why I'll be looking at TikToks and motherfuckers be saying, see, schools were made to keep us in line, to keep us in order, to make us workers. They don't teach nothing about the real fucking world, and that's what I don't like. That's what I have against schools.
The school's made to create workers, basically. Exactly. To keep a peasant class.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what most people don't understand. Is like you run around talking about you a boss, you just that third. Unless you got some billions, 100 millions, you ain't nobody.
Yeah, I mean,
all of those families that got all the families that actually own America. You know, America's a corporation. It's literally paperwork for a corporation, and it's 9 families that supposedly own America. Like all it is, they figured out a way to turn a kingdom, like a king, queen, knights, noblemen, and all that shit there, and the peasants living out, you know what I'm saying, around the castle. They figured out how to turn the whole world into that.
Well, that's what.
Well, you got a few people that's running that's a king. You got some people that's here just to monitor, the noblemen or whatever. And then you got everybody else, the peasant class, that we keep dumb, deaf, and blind. So they keep working their whole life to buy a bunch of shit they don't need. You know what I'm saying? To basically just live to work, to buy a bunch of shit. Live, buy a bunch of shit. Buy a bunch of shit. They never go anywhere. They never go see anything. They never go. You know how many people I know ain't been outside of 1604. Like down there, literally, literally down there ain't been outside of 1604.
It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of people. But see, that's my thing. Why is schools teaching history and fucking? Well, if you're not gonna be into signs in a what do you want? You little greedy motherfucker. That stroll down here begging.
You leave that store alone, man.
I mean, you don't like schools should be teaching finance and how to maintain a bank account, how to there's credit, how to keep how to maintain your credit score. Like why isn't this being taught in the schools? And like here we are, fucking school's been around. How long school's been around? Fucking what? How long school's been around? 100 years? 80, 90 years? Like.
Man,
and y'all teaching the same shit. Like you know what? This was crazy.
My
This gonna
what?
fuck a lot of people up. I can vividly remember being taught how to maintain a checkbook in the 5th grade and count money in the 5th grade. Like 4th and 5th grade, they taught us at Henry Carroll, across the street from my mama house, taught us how to count money and write a check.
Debts, assets.
But why are we being taught that in the 5th grade when we fucking 9 years old, 8, 9, 10 years old? Why were we taught that when we was in 11th and 12th grade, when we 16, 15, 16 years old?
But this is the thing though. Like they taught us that, they're not even teaching these new kids that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what.
Just think about this. If you drop back after, let's see, you 5 years behind me, so you basically the second generation. I'm 80s baby. I'm 70s baby. You 80s baby. Since our generation, how many guys you know have even had the ability to pull themselves up out of the mud at a high rate like like us?
Say that again.
You, Chris. You know what I'm saying? People that they've been able to get. We had it all doing it the wrong way. They get it doing it the right way at a high level. How many of them do you see coming out of these new generations being able to do that?
Very few. Very what a 3 percentile.
It's just not happening. It's not even happening.
It's not even happening. That's why I said.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're not even seeing. Hate to even make the correlation. We're not even seeing the kingpins of that level.
Yeah.
All of them want to be the shooter and the dealer and the hustler. You can't do both. You can't do both. You got to pick a struggle.
That's why when I was hustling, I avoided conflict because you can't have conflict.
You can't have conflict and make money. It doesn't work.
Yeah, you can't do it.
And you can't make money doing conflict.
Yeah, and then people say, "Oh, he's scared." I know. I want the money. I don't want problems. I want the money. What can we do to squash the beef and get the money? Because it don't work. Like you said, it don't work together. You can't have ops and be selling drugs.
I mean, you gotta go to the ops hood. You gotta go to the ops hood to drop off.
You can't do it. You can't do it.
All right, come up missing.
Yeah, you can't do it. That's why it need. I wish it was a coalition. I wish Negroes were together and more inclined with each other, like other races, like Mexicans and Chinese, and the Chinese people, because they more in tune with each other than we freelance. We just this is fucking this.
You know why we freelance though, right? Because we the only ones that we came over here and they flipped us. They flipped the whole nature of the animal. The nature of mammals has always been the men being the lead. They put Mamie in the house and put her over all the slaves. Mm-hmm. They took the big strong ones, they raped them and did all kind of shit in front of everybody to scare everybody. And after so long, you got mama she's trying to protect her boys real tough, making all her girls strong so they can be able to hold down the fort. And the crazy thing is, once slavery ended, things had went back to normal. But then they came back in with all that shit with civil rights and all that stuff that, like civil rights, once civil rights passed, how is it 2 years later, nobody's died, women's rights comes around?
Mm-hmm.
When we've never had our foot on our women's neck. Our women joined the fight.
Yeah.
We were working together. Black people at that time were the only skilled labor in America. Majority wise anyway. Because they were slaves. They was doing all the jobs.
Yeah.
So at this point, we're still operating like we on the goddamn plantation. Our women get with us and feel like, oh, doing housework is slavery. Like, baby girl, my grandmama used to have to go down to the creek to wash clothes. She had to go down there and get water out of a well to be able to cook food on the stove. Had to go get wood and chop wood to light a wood fire stove.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hang clothes on clotheslines and stuff like that. Like, all you gotta do is push buttons in there. I'm a single man. It takes me all about 3 hours a week to do all the damn chores in this house and sweep, mop the whole goddamn floor and vacuum the rugs. How is that slavery?
Yeah,
that doesn't even add up. So basically, they look at submission like it's slavery. But baby, I had to submit to you, even speaking to you, because if somebody had came up and tried to slap you or rob you, steal your purse or something like that, you'd have been looking at me to do something. My life is on the line for even speaking to you. I'm submitting off the real. My life.
Lord forbid you got a boyfriend or a baby daddy. Yeah, I'm telling you, boy, they
like shit get real quick. Like, hold on, baby. Look, I didn't even know, homeboy. She ain't tell me nothing. Oh, nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Nigga, we can die tonight. Nigga, die? What? We gotta die? We gotta die? You mean, hold on, man. Look, man, you can have her. I just want to go home. No, nigga, I'm crazy. Look, goddamn, bitch, you can say the nigga was crazy.
You got it. Nigga, what that show at? That's up.
It's time to go.
It's time to go, man. Hey, you know, like, yeah, shit, hell no. But that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you sure right, because you never know.
You say, like, literally, you could be talking to, like, it's been a long time since I've been on a bus stop, but say you walk up to a girl on a bus stop, start talking to her. Some geek on a goddamn bike come ride up, and snatch her purse. What is she gonna do? She gonna look at you like, you ain't gonna help me?
I'm a hell no.
But you started talking to her, so literally you kind of on the hook, and like everybody's gonna look at you crazy. This is like if you married and you and your wife in the house, and somebody break in the house and she died, everybody gonna be looking at you.
Yeah,
crazy. Now if you die, what they gonna do? Oh, baby, you had a good one. You had a good man. He died for y'all.
Yeah, he jumped out. He jumped out there for y'all.
You know what I'm saying? So why is it a problem accepting the fact that man is the prize? You won something. Are you telling me if you win the lottery, you didn't win nothing? Because it's actually literally going to be the lottery if you win you a good man. If you win you somebody that's productive, that's strong, that can protect you, that loves you, hell, he might fuck off here now. You know what I'm saying? Just for comic relief, y'all. Just comic relief. We just gonna say this. I know that y'all can't think past a nigga's dick, but he might fuck off on you here and there, but he ain't taking care of her. He's paying your bills. He's taking care of your kids, making sure your kids go to college, making sure his life insurance plan is paid in case he die. You taken care of for the rest of your life. He's got savings and all that stuff there. Where are you gonna get that from? Who else you gonna get that from?
Very few.
It's very few. You won a prize.
I thought black men don't cheat.
I mean, if you want the truth, if you want the whole truth, I've never met a man that hasn't cheated.
Black
and
man.
I know a lot of married men. And it doesn't matter whether they black, white, brown, or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Like at no point he's never gonna do nothing wrong. I've never seen that. I hate to say it, but I've never seen it.
What's that? Never seen what?
Man, I'm trying to read the comments.
Shit, we can't see these motherfuckers. This phone in Egypt. Can't fucking see shit.
That boy's in Bangladesh.
Motherfucker at the edge of the table. I can't see the goddamn comment.
This is crazy.
That's true. What are you barking at?
That's over there mad.
I don't want to say, come on, nigga.
So I know what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to fix it. I'm gonna
tell him how. That's true. What you think the main problem with this femininity and this masculine energy going on? Tell him.
Tell him how you handle it. I just bite on the back of the neck.
I just be at the car.
Bang a game up.
I be at the car.
I bite on the back of the neck and bang a game up.
Licking people's toes. Let me kick it.
Look at my lizard over there telling this girl he ready. Look at him.
Yeah, he was trying to
trying to get me some.
He was trying to get her earlier.
That's how it works in the animal kingdom, y'all. I'm sorry. We're just talking about nature here. If you think you can really beat out nature because you have a brain and you can think and talk and feel and emote, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be wrong. The nature of the beast is a certain thing. Now, our grandmothers used to have a saying that how I don't know how well it worked out because, we did meet some of Big Daddy's kids at funerals. And some of Big Mama's kids didn't look like Big Daddy. But the saying used to be that you're going to leave the house with your balls empty and your stomach full. Which biologically,
that's a good way to leave.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna have the energy for the first hour, so at least you safe for an hour. He ain't gonna be hunting for an hour. But just to keep it a buck, like biologically, this is something I learned my freshman year, my first biology lecture. Our professor, because I went to Morehouse, which is all male school, so it was all boys in there. He told us, he said, "How many of y'all have a girlfriend? Is she here with you? How many of y'all masturbate?" Everybody was talking or whatever. And, some people raised their hands and this and that third. He said, "Well, I guess I need to tell you something. You need to masturbate. The human body, every secretion that we have that secretes is meant to secrete at a certain rate. If you're making sperm every day, your prostate is only so big. You're supposed to expel your prostate 18 to 21 times." Now, he told me this back in 96. Now, Harvard did a study in 2017 that basically said the same damn thing. If a man lives long enough, he will eventually have prostate cancer. However, regularly releasing, he can stave it off, past his lifetime. Which, ironically, if you want to get biblical about it, leaves a woman 7 days to have a period cleared and everything. So when the Bible and the Quran and everything says that, one woman is best for you, you can have one woman. Them 7 days, she's fine. Them other 18, 21s, baby girl, you got a job to do, and I'll go kill myself for you. I'll go kill myself every day for you, but you got a job to do too. It ain't like I don't know where people come up with this soft life elite woman of leisure shit. Ain't never in the history of man has it been where a woman just sit her ass at the house and don't do a goddamn thing but just look pretty.
No,
that's never happened.
I don't think
It's always been two people working towards goals. Now your share of the work is going to be less. That's how it's supposed to be. Precious made for shoulders, not hips. On her own dime. On her own dime, what? Mm-hmm. Waiting on her to clarify that comment. Oh, where else are we streaming? He has a live on Facebook, but honestly, we couldn't see that damn chat over here. Yeah, we couldn't see the chat over here. But he's live on Facebook also. Ah, man. What else you got over here, my boy?
She said, yes, she can sit at home. Oh, now y'all can see the comment.
Oh, yeah. She can sit at home on her own dime. You goddamn right. She can pay for it. She can sit your ass at home there on your money, not mine. I'm not never going. I'm not the 50-50 dude. I'm more of a. I'm gonna take care of all the motherfucking bills. However, you should be doing something. Goddamn, what you gonna be just sitting at the house doing nothing all day for 40 hours a week?
She the prize, man. She can do what she want to do.
Bitch, please. Bitch, please. That'll make me call a motherfucker something crazy. If my kids, if you ain't at home taking care of my kids while I'm out working, bitch, please. The kids I made, not the kids you brought from somebody else's house.
Right. Not real kids. Nah.
Now, talk about how our women tend to talk to us.
How they talk to you?
Outside of their neck. Now, have y'all ever seen this scenario? Imagine the motherfucker 4'9" talking to a guy 8 foot tall, like she can beat his ass. We've all seen it. Now I know we've all seen it. We've all seen this situation. That only works in a situation where the person 4'9" is a woman. And it's not supposed to work because you're supposed to know, you're supposed to have some sense to say, you know what? Not only am I 4'9", I ain't got the strength of a dude that was 4'9". Ain't nothing I can do here. Men, a man that's 4'9" is not going to be actively, aggressively talking to no man 7 foot, 6 foot. Just ain't gonna be talking shit like that. So that's the kind of, like, how do I say it? Emotional reaction shit that it is called not having self-control, self-discipline. You can't even, how you say, view the room. You know what do you call it? What word am I looking for? When you scale the room or whatever, how you know, we naturally do it. Men naturally do it. When we walk in the building, we naturally look at the room and be like, all right, okay, see what he has, see what he has, see what he had. You know, yoke check, I might not want to fuck with that nigga, but I will if I have to. This nigga over here, I can whoop him, but I might lose an eyeball in the fight. We actively scan the room because we've learned, because like I say, we have a hormone that pumps in our body that makes us want to kill each other, which is crazy because ironically we get along better than women get along. Make that make sense. We got the mug that makes us want to kill each other, but we get along better than women get it better. You know why? Because we learn respect for each other. When we grow up fighting, we fight. We might get a busted lip here and there. Then as you get older, you start getting dazed. You start knocking people out, or getting knocked out, or getting dazed, cuts. The fights start hurting more. Then you start saying, you know what? Maybe I need to keep my hands to myself a little bit more, and learn how to communicate. Y'all don't necessarily have that because I mean, even if you take looking at kids when they go out and play on the playground. Little girls get in the little play groups, they play house, they play with dolls and stuff like that. When they have disagreements, game's over with. Nobody wants to talk to each other for weeks. When boys have disagreements on the playground, jump ball, keep the game going. They keep the game going. They might have a fight. Guess what they're gonna do? Hey, come on, man, get on up, man. Let's go. Let's get back in this game. Yeah. We learn how to have respect for each other, and at some point, women have to come back to saying, you know what? We need our boys because y'all birth half of them. Half the people on this planet, the men, half your babies are gonna be boys. Half of them not gonna make it to adulthood. That's why it's always more girls than it is boys. Because we died doing stupid shit, jumping ramps, jumping off buildings and houses and shit. 2-story buildings, jump off like for fun, roll on the ground, like yeah, let's do it again. We all used to do this shit. That's what we do for fun.
Nigga, imagine jumping off a house now, nigga.
Man, I can't jump off my truck. Fuck you talking about a house, nigga? Hey, I step out my truck sometime wrong. I'll be limping for 3 days. Fuck no. Fuck no. I get out the bed wrong. I'm a limp to the toilet. Shit. Right. Ain't none of that. Man, but yeah, like it's just we have to come back into the point to where women are checking women. That way y'all don't feel like it's attack when a man tells you something. Because that's the most craziest thing. Y'all ask for an emotionally intelligent guy, and then when a guy's telling you want basically your idea of emotional intelligence breaks down like this. I want you to listen to all of my feelings. I want you to care. I want you to empathize. And I don't want you to judge me. But the minute that we tell you what we're feeling, you've been attacked.
Yeah, because that goes to the premise of that. What you're talking about is that women are emotionally driven.
Yeah,
men we logical.
We logical driven.
We logical as far as the problem and to fix it. We logical.
Coming up with solutions and stuff. Yeah,
women are everything is emotion. See, and we miss each other as men and women because we thinking logical and they thinking with emotions. We don't think with emotions, so we miss each other.
Well, see,
and then that's the cause of so much conflict between us.
Because the way the Quran says it, a man is 85% logic, 15% emotion.
Exactly,
and a woman is 85% emotion, exactly, and 15% logic. It doesn't matter how intelligent she is. It doesn't matter none of that.
Yeah, and that's so now, right. It don't matter.
But the thing is, when you're taught humility, you can come out of those emotions and say, you know what, I feel this way about what he's saying, but let me ask him. You know what I'm saying? But that's typically only taught when you have a daddy in the house too.
But it takes a strong woman to get out of that.
Oh yeah, it does. It does.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard.
I know it's hard.
Just like it's hard for us.
It's hard for us to go the other way.
Exactly.
But you know what? I take that back. It is and it ain't. It's hard for us to actually feel it, but we can go through it logically. Like because there's a lot of times. I'm talking about when they telling us our feelings. Like that's why when they tell us their feelings, we can say, okay, yeah. Okay, well, yeah, but what you're not seeing is this, and this.
But we still,
and they don't want to hear it because they want us to just emote with them. But the thing is, which I also have to understand, testosterone is a truth serum. Estrogen is an emotion serum. When you're just talking, just to be talking, like women just want to vent. Women just want to vent. Men want to find solutions. When you just vent, it raises your estrogen levels. Men do have estrogen too. Men and women have estrogen. Men and women have testosterone. We have higher levels of testosterone. Y'all have higher levels of estrogen. But the thing is, when you vent, you release more testosterone. More estrogen. So basically, when you're asking us to do that, and you're asking us to just be emotional, be doing all that crying and shit like that, it's killing us. Literally killing us. Now, when you find a woman that is able to be logical all the goddamn time and shit like that, like these lawyers and shit like that, they have a lot of damn testosterone. Yeah, sure. Slow connection.
You're welcome. I don't know. I'm just saying. Keep going.
No, I'm just saying. Like, basically, what I was saying is that when people that venting, it releases estrogen in men and women.
Yeah.
So, like, when you come to us and you want to just vent and stuff like that, that's fine. But don't think that we're going to come to you and just be venting. When you come to us, you're going to vent. And if you just want to vent, tell us ahead of time so we don't be trying to give you solutions. We'll just listen. Us coming to you just venting is completely opposite of what we do with our lives.
Yeah, and that obviously
we're looking for an answer.
Yeah, that's not really gonna happen.
And when a man has an issue or he's feeling some type of way, he's looking for an answer.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Which is typically why I say guys should really just talk to guys or older women, like 60s, 50s, and 60s.
And see, that's another problem.
But that's typically
men don't have a lot of people to talk to.
No, but we typically don't need to. Like a lot of times, most
we need to.
No, I'm talking about when I say typically. When I say typically, I mean typically we don't need a lot of people to talk to.
No, we don't.
We need to be able to sit with our thoughts and come up with solutions.
Exactly.
Because
that's what majority
that motivates us.
That's the majority of us do. And it's two. When I'm at that point, it's two people I can call. It's two people I do call. Two men that I do call and listen to them. Like if I need to vent, if I need to say something, or if I think I'm wrong, or if I think, something like it's two people.
Ask for advice on the situation.
Exactly. It's two people that I call and they know who they are. You know what I'm saying? It's two people I call. And I get their intake because I trust in them. And I trusted them not to, even if I got a woman, I'm telling them something, oh, me and my woman did this, I do, but blase. They're not going to give me an answer to say, hey, you right.
Yeah.
Their answer not going to be direct to shorty. Hey, their answer going to be the truth, and they'll tell me if I'm wrong, or they'll tell me if I'm right.
Yeah.
Or they're going to tell me how it is, and
they tell you you tripping or she tripping.
Exactly. That's the kind of shit that we need, that us as men need. We need that. Somebody to tell us. We need other men to talk to. Yeah. But a lot of men don't have that person. A lot of men don't have that person they can call.
Man, I get my customers all like a lot of y'all sons and shit that come to my shop, they come to get the window tint. Believe me, when I catch them and they got 4 or 5 goddamn guns in the backseat and shit like that, I get right on that ass. I get right on that ass. And I built relationships with them to the point to where they'll come by, they'll stop by, hey Ken, man, yeah, I'm going through this, and I'm thinking about it, and they'll ask for advice. I have some of the young girls that come and ask for advice. I had this one chick, she her baby daddy, she was having problems with and stuff like that, and the way she was describing him when she was talking to me, I said, hold on. I said, wait. I said, the way you're describing him is real aggressive. I said, do you talk to him like that? No. Yes. Yeah. I said, if that's the way you're talking to him, that's your problem.
That's the problem, yeah.
If you stop talking to him like that, you see what's going on. She took my advice. Guess what? He started picking up his child. giving them money, you know what I'm saying, and doing this, that, and third. And they had got back on good terms or whatever. Like they were just co-parenting. They didn't get back together, whatever. They were just co-parenting, but they had got on good terms with that, which is all she wanted. But then he messed around and died 6 months later. But guess what? Guess what that would have done to her for the rest of her life, looking at her child, and he had died when they was on bad terms. Yeah, people don't think about that. Like tomorrow's not promised. You're not promised to wake up.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Well,
I was gonna say something about earlier when you said something about the feminine energy. When shit. You lied.
Come on, get triggered.
Got that? What you barking at?
Come on, get that up out of there.
Now I was gonna say something earlier. I can't remember what it was about when we were talking about about the men getting with the like we were talking about earlier about women being emotional driven, men being logical driven, and I say the conflict occurs at if we in a disagreement with our significant other, she's in her feminine, she's in her emotional side. We looking at whatever problem it was. We looking at it like we looking at it in a logical sense. They don't get emotional about it. But I was that's your shut up. I was gonna say for me, like I don't like. Okay, say I'm arguing with the girl I'm dealing with. We not arguing. We got disagreement. She emotional. I'm logical. I'm thinking logical. And then like. We don't talk. We hang on the phone. I'm like, fuck you. We don't fuck you. You just all right, bye. Hang up. Y'all mad. So now I'm in the bed. Now I'm thinking. So now I'm in the bed. Hours later watching TV, but I'm thinking about what transpired, and I'm thinking about what she said. So now it ain't. It's not until then for me. I don't know for most men, but for me, it ain't until then that I get in my emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like.
That you get mad.
Well, I'm thinking about what happened. So now my emotional side that kicked in. So now I'm thinking.
I get frustrated.
Well, not frustrated, but I'm starting to see where she came from. Like now I'm starting to think how she thought, how she think. You know what I'm saying? What she thought about. Like I'm thinking about the argument now. It's like, or the disagreement or whatever disagreement, whatever it was. So now I'm like, I'm not being logical no more because we're not in the realms. We're not in the, we're not back and forth with each other. Now I'm just thinking. So you know how that shit go when you just thinking. Now a lot of shit going through your head, depending on what the disagreement was about. But it's not until then that I get into my emotional side, tap into my emotional side, because now I'm putting myself in her shoes and I'm thinking about the argument she made.
And you know why that's like that?
Why?
It comes from evolution. Think about this. Say you have a chieftain and the whole village is having to migrate because the lions are coming. Right? Mm-hmm. As the chieftain, your mother got a gimp leg. She's slowing the whole tribe down. You are able to detach and deal with your emotions later and say, you know what? I can't let the whole tribe go down, even if it's your mother. If the chieftain was a girl, what do you think would happen?
We're gonna get
killed. You're gonna lose. No. What's gonna happen is you're gonna lose the elder and the chief at the same goddamn time.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Because she's gonna be sitting there crying with the goddamn.
That's what I'm saying.
When that choice comes up, with mama's just like, nah, baby, I can't take another step. I'm on my 600-pound life. You can't carry me. You know what I'm saying? This is it. You're gonna lose a chieftain and no saying. So basically what it is, we've evolved to the point to where men are supposed to lead because those decisions have to be made right now on what's right. Fuck what I'm feeling.
Yeah, what's logic?
Yeah, what's logical and what's right. Fuck what I'm feeling. We can talk about our feelings. We can talk about how we feel about the situation later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you have a lot of that going on now. Cause like women have no problem telling you what they want, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is logical to us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you tell us what you want. Where it becomes illogical is because they want to tell us what we should want.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna tell me what I'm supposed to want? You told me what you want. I give you what you want. But then when it comes down to what I want, you want to tell me what I'm supposed to want.
That's definitely going on.
It goes on all the time, man. Like I be giving up on y'all sometimes. I just rather not have the headache most of the time. So I'll be like, you know what? Cut this light off, I'm going to sleep. I'll let you next week. Boy. Yeah, no, I don't need no dog. Yeah, I like dogs, but no, I don't need no dog.
Nigga been chewing on hangers and all kind of shit.
Yeah,
Handles.
Man, came in here, he be chewing on my white couches, boy. You gonna be a jacket. I'm gonna have me a Destro jacket up in this Yeah, Destro jacket. Yeah. That's better than that chinchilla.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. It's been a good one. Hey, like, share, subscribe. Come to the YouTube channel. Hard Pill to Swallow podcast. Come subscribe. Like. I'm gonna have to have Johnny back. We can talk about some more stuff. Have Destro over here to eat up the food, lick on the French fries and stuff.
Yeah, you got that hot sauce on his ass.
You put hot sauce on it?
Yeah, he got that hot sauce.
Hey, shit. He's gonna try to kill his own dog, y'all. You go ahead and call what's the people Peter? We'll put Peter on his ass.
Yeah, that exactly.
We'll put Peter on his ass.
Yeah.
But yeah. Thank y'all for coming out.
Yeah.
We gonna holler. Bitch.
Hey man, I wasn't done dancing, man.
Man, fuck you. There we go. In that motherfucker, goddamn.